Ah, I back. Uh, Mesmalie. Mesmalie. Hi back. How was ice cream? Ice cream was pretty good. I got ice cream that was a little too rich, so I have leftovers. So I flipped the cone upside down in a little bowl and put it in the freezer, so I could have it for later. But it was good. It was just like a lot. Ah, what flavor? I had Moose Tracks, which is like chocolate with fudge and peanut butter cups in it, and cookies and cream, which is pretty obvious. Either way, it should render your arm usable again. As I see you're no longer quivering, I can assume it worked. It tasted disgusting. I followed Melody's recipe very closely. Blame her for the taste, not I. Or try making it yourself instead. Maybe another day, if you wish to practice potion craft. But for now, let's focus where you shine brightest. Well, I suppose we can call a close to this session. We had a few bumps along the way. All the sweat, broken glass, blood. But you're on a great track so far. And with the ritual later, you won't even need more practice than this. It's been such a joy seeing your magic blossom. To think how far you've come today. It makes my heart swell. Back to being overdosed on fentanyl. It's true. She gave us Tylenol. She's making us overdose on Tylenol. I'll be honest, I'm not sure what all of this is supposed to be teaching me. You feel that way? You feel no more in control of your ability than you felt this morning? Even with our practice? These potions will wear off, right? That might be true, but there. They help you to, you know, they're like training wheels. Eventually you'll be able to kick them off. And I haven't even seen you cast a spell once. I understand. Despite all this practice, you feel no closer to truly grasping it. She's giving us Tylenol to increase our autism so our powers get stronger. If Donald Trump is to be believed, and I've never not believed a single word to come out of his mouth, he would never make a bad decision. But something is lacking, and I know exactly what. You're itching for a practical use case, aren't you? Not just with the goal of training your magic. An actual, tangible end result. A pure demonstration of your magic. A real-world scenario. That's what's lacking in your training. And as luck have it, it just so happens that for our ritual later on, there's something we need to prepare. And we'll find it in these very woods behind my house. That will be the third session. But for now, well done! Applause! All the laurels to you and such. If you wish to rest a bit, we may return inside, or head straight into the woods for our third and last session. Up to you. I'm really eager to continue, but don't let that sway your decision. But I am also eager. I offered that. Let's return inside momentarily. Ruth might not be happy with you magicking these cages, but I'm sure she'll understand it's for magical practice. So go, ham! I'd just like to say, you're not really supposed to go back there, but if you must, just make sure not to touch anything, okay? Oh, here we go. I see you. The witch is sleeping. How far can you go without waking it up? I see you! The why me question. Magic is potent in all individuals, but accessed differently by each. Some may need to tap into certain emotions to make consistent use of this ability, however it is still there regardless. The lack of a magical ability is dismissed by most as lacking innate talent others possess, but that is not true by any means. Rigorous practice and continuous self-reflection are vital tools in unlocking magical abilities in most feelingly untrained individuals. However, people in modern societies often often feel they lack time to dedicate to these practices, and thus the common people's perception of magic is continuously fleeting. What one must understand is that it takes time and dedication to reach any further level of proficiency. Magic is an innate ability to all, the ability to manifest will into the world. All one has to do is cultivate it. It's 5. Writing the incantation. The incantation poem is an essential component of any ritual. It helps you and your covenors get the right mindset to carry out a ritual, so it doesn't love a good recital. Before we start, it is important to note that the incantation has minimal effect on the actual outcome of the ritual. Many other involved steps are far more important, such as those the minds of those involved. A good re-incantation poem merely buffs other factors. In this book, you will learn about the key components of writing incantations, several examples of famous ritual poems, and a list of themes to draw from in need of inspiration. Chapter 1, The Rule of Cool. That's it. Kichi. Itching to head into the woods behind the house. Tell me, what would you like to discuss? You? Me? What is about me you'd like to ask? What are those things in your hair? Sorry, I like you, but you're not at the acquaintanceship level to ask that. Maybe I can tell you another day, after the ritual. Until then, keep wondering. Very weird. As I've been told. Yes, I know. Very pretty. As I've been told. There's not much to discuss on that topic. Our house? What would you like to know about the house? Room behind study. That's Murph's. She says we're not supposed to back there without her knowing, but evidently you've been. You should ask her about it later. Maybe she'll even let you do her thing back there. Whatever that thing is. Because I've never seen her work back there. Never. Best to just leave it alone. Running or owning? It's ours. Just ours. Already paid off? I don't know. Why are you interested in that? Also, does the property extend to the woods behind the house, or is that not part of the square footage? Listen, I just need to know because, like, the property value you've got here is kind of crazy, and I'm interested to know what it's like. I am the wrong person to ask these things. Can we go back to magic? Just magic. Pretty, please. Anything nearby? There's lots to see around here, in the middle of nowhere, like the telephone booth, the bus stop, by the telephone booth, the bus that comes and goes at the bus stop, by the telephone booth, the city the bus transfers to and fro, where you're presumably from. You should know what's nearby. There's plenty of nothing in the middle of nowhere. I know what you are. Shit, I can't let tell the police I kill people. She's gay as fuck. Right. God, I taped over it. It blended in as just my reflection. Why would anyone need a mirror anyhow? You've seen yourself once, you know what you look like. Then the mirror just becomes a pointless waste of photons bouncing around. Doesn't the taping bother the other two? Well, I haven't heard any complaints thus far, so presumably it's fine. What is it like? Of course you'd want to know if you were to participate in it. This might disappoint you, but I can't answer that for myself. I haven't done my part of it yet. What I do know, however, is that the end result will feel amazing. One's own magic augmented at least tenfold. That has to feel good, as in just factually. You felt it today, how your magic augmented in our first session. That augmentation from a simple concoction. The actual ritual will have that effect many times over. And the stronger magic will be permanent, unlike that concoction. I'll just tell you this. You ought to be excited for it, and thankful for the opportunity. I'm not entirely proud of it. I didn't feel I was ready to conduct my part of it yet. I still feel that way, which is why I'd like you to take my role. Explaining that to the other two might be awkward, but I'm sure they'll understand. I think they'll come around quickly to liking you. Yeah, sure, we can head into the woods. And the ritual. So let's go. Just take your time, but also don't take too long. Take your time, take your time. Are you ready yet? Yeah, I'm ready. The woods. The woods. I have been looking forward to this. So, the third session. You may recall earlier, the ritual. 3 witches, an animal, soul to guide each, blah blah, something like that. That's exactly what this session will revolve around. If you are to take my place in the ritual later, well, it's not an if, you will be doing it. Well, then we need to find this animal soul for your part. And it is here, in the woods, behind my house, that we will find it. Animals constantly wander through here. Or, at least they used to, till recently. These days, I see them wander the woods far less often. I don't know why that is. Though, it might be somewhat of a challenge to find this animal soul for you. Thus, we'll need to make some preparations. And those preparations are... Back up. Oh, well, it's a bit difficult to explain in a way that might suffice for you right now. Don't worry about it for now, okay? I'll explain that part later, when it's actually relevant. So, I believe I was about to explain what we'll be doing here, yes? Okay, so... 2 facts. Hey, we need to find an animal soul for your part of the ritual later. However... it will be a pain in the butt to find one here. As I said, I don't see any critters wander these woods as often as I'd used to. But I do keep finding traces of animals wandering here regardless, albeit more sparsely. Nibbled bush leaves, eaten berries, so I know there must be some animals here. We just have to find one. Somehow. After you went for ice cream, my own family shanghaied me into making sauce. Did you get lost in it? These are the questions that I was wondering. Given how I bloodied my thumb zesting a lemon, perhaps? Yeah, you got lost. You got a little lost. So, we need to be alert for any movements. For this, I have begun some preparations. These bells! I love her! She's so cute. Handcrafted by yours truly. Throughout this part of the woods, we'll hook them to a few tripwire setups. Then, if an animal... Just for the sake of your imagination, here, what kind of animal do you like? Worm. No. Nothing as minuscule as a worm, far beneath you. So, mayhaps choose something else? Humans. Well, okay, sure, let's go with that. A man's soul won't work for the ritual, but just pretend it's an animal soul, okay? Anywho, animals. Move around the woods. This game is awesome. Bells emit sound, and we'll know where to go looking for it. Oh, well, even if the bells do startle the animal and it runs off, well, at least no one is active in these woods. Of course, that's not all. We will also need to set a trap for this animal, such that if the bells do scare it off, or mayhaps even in the case that it just stumbles into the trap on its own, making our bell setup not. In either case, we'll at least have it then. And then we can prepare for the ritual. What happens next? That sort of thought is for later. Totally irrelevant for now. needn't put your mind to it yet. Let's worry about finding this animal soul in the first place, before I take your man soul and fucking own it. What was that about my soul? Do not worry about it. I will murk you. These bells I made will fit wonderfully onto your collar. Bats you with a little cardboard tube. Down. Though I did not get very far. So there's plenty for us to do together. Let's move along now into the woods. We'll stumble upon my unfinished preparations as we stroll through. Maybe we'll even see an animal on the way. Even hit that void for any need for setup. Count on it not happening. You take the lead. I'll be right behind you. I have a mesmer button now. The charms. You may recognize these from outside the front door. One form for each of us Coveners. These ones cover the whole woods, I believe, giving us good health, warding off evil, and the likes. Sorry, whoops, the chat you've cultivated is horny for the cute lady who's probably gonna kill us. She is very cute. May their magic guide the remainder of the day. You ask if this is the right way. Well, you took the left path, so it cannot be right. Let's move on. Blue, but not quite blueberry berries. Listen in the bush. Yellow and pinkish berries glisten in the bush. They smell like pineapple up close. Let's not head there yet. In a moment we may. Let's wander rightwards. Pine berries. Not just regular pine berries, either. Be magicked by Murphy to be utmost delicious. Malady made cakes with these one times, and I hadn't said it then, but that was mayhaps the most delicious pastry I ever had in my life. Though, due to its good taste, it's hard to keep animals from nibbling on it. They love these stuff. Oh! Blueberries. Not quite blueberries. Specifically grown for use in potions. In fact, you've had a little taste of Burby earlier, the last concoction I gave you. Though, outside of potions, they taste rather unremarkable. Not very nutritious either. You'll hardly find animals clamoring for the Burby. I love this path, but let's not go there just yet. Let's go left. Right here. First bell. Hold on to this wire for me while I hook it up. Okay. That's the first one set up. Now something to take note of. Each of these bells should resonate at a different pitch. Make it easier to tell which one got activated. So, gently tug at it and familiarize yourself with its pitch. Boing. Likewise, we'll find them strewn around here. So let's get a move on. Again, just take the lead. I'll be right behind you. The two paths reunite, deeper and deeper into the woods. La la la. Mayhaps don't ring it so aggressively. You might scare our potential animal soul away. Do be careful to not trip over the wires. I am fine with ringing the bells on their own. I implore it even. But I don't want to risk breaking the wires. Carry on. The squash tree. I love the squash tree. Let's take a picture of us under the squash tree. What do you mean your phone is dead? Use your camera instead? Your phone is your camera. I don't know how I feel about that. The squash tree. Bell number 2, we're gonna do. No, that was crap. I don't know what I was going for there. Forget it! Hold this wire. Yes, we should totally carve one of these for you, too. After all, if you pull through the ritual, you're welcome to join the coven, too. Oh, I don't have anything on me to carve the squash. Maybe. Of course. You can just use your magic. Consider this an exercise in precision, is what I want you to do. Imagine, first, what you wish to have carved into the squash. I'd like to have one of your face, but if we're just practicing your precision, it can be anything. Would you like to try? Yes. Okay. Take a moment to focus on the squash. Carefully imagine what you would like carved into it. Chat. We have to make this a representation of ourselves. Something that truly encapsulates who we are as people. Not just me as the streamer, but the chat that I cultivate. The audience that I bring. The essence of Whoop's Real. Shut up, I'm focusing. His name is Mildew, and I'd die for him. Please perceive Mildew. Everybody please be kind to Mildew. So, you know how you want the carving to look? Then, focus on the squash very carefully. Raise your arm, close your eyes. Focus the image you wish to carve onto it. Then release your magic with careful precision. You do as she says. You cast your magic out into the squash. I figured you'd not be ready for that yet. Well, we can always try again after the ritual. Let's get back to it. Aren't they delightful? We were practicing painting our murals for a while. One time, while we were out in the woods anyway, we tried carving our faces into some squashes as part of that practice. Carving these straight lines helped with understanding simpler shapes. If you were to look behind the tree, you'd find many, many more squashes with us on them. Oh, they've probably rotted in the meantime. Yours is rotting in the meantime. Mildew died? Mildew never existed. Mildew only exists in the perception that you have of the world. Don't hurt mildew. Keep them alive. Keep them safe. You're their only hope. Yours is rotting too. I suppose it is. Well, I'm sure they'll be happy to carve more squashes, even after the ritual. I'm rather handsy, so I enjoyed the carving practice. Apparently, the squash tree. Piles of squashes litter the ground around its trunk. You ask how the tree grows them. I don't know. Nor do I know why we'd need that many squashes to begin with. Should just ask Murphy how and why we have a squash tree. With your sweet nightshade. Don't eat those. Those are just plain toxic berries. These two grown for one of Melody's concoction. Once refined in a potion, they taste rather enjoyable, even if you have to swallow through their toxicity. At least the animals here leave these berries alone. Can probably sense it's not good for them. You can agree though. The name is pretty. Cool. No, we can't go there just yet. The third bell! 3 bells, 3 sessions, 3 witches. What's up with that? Wait, no. There was a 4th bell, I think. Scratch that. Hold this wire. I should. Alright, yeah, so middle one. So from left to right, it goes low, middle, high. Got it. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, that was really loud. She's so cute. I don't care that she's trying to kill me. She's so cute. Don't even touch these. They're placed very delicately. So, now that we stand here, gives me an idea for some practice we could do. After all, we don't want you getting rusty between sessions. If you'd care to indulge, that is. I'm up for anything. Okay then, let's go between the plants, into the woods, off the path. Here, I don't mind if you train your magic on these, off the path. Consider this a mini-session. I'll get behind you and spin you around, and as you spin, you try to magic as many of the little eyes as possible. She's allowed to kill me because she's cute, exactly. What's a little human sacrifice between girlfriends? What's a little, just between a couple of girls? You know? Getting all of them is nigh impossible, so don't fret about that. In fact, try to get as many of each as possible in each stroke of your magic. Allow the eyes to align and I'll give you even more points. That explanation should suffice, yes? Then let's get started by readying your magic. Goodness! that should be enough spinning for you for now. Your magic is definitely no longer weak. There's little left to improve. Well, as long as the effect of those concoctions lasts, that is. Maybe, just maybe, we can squeeze a bit more out of you. If you could attain mayhaps 1,000 points. I wonder what would happen then. Well, nothing really. I hadn't had time to prepare anything for that case. Let's just carry on. Walking the hell in, walking the hell in, walking the hell in, walking the hell in. Damn it. You think she'll let us eat out if we get 1K? Jesus! Down! Fudge. Gonna be honest, this feels like mostly luck. But, you know, okay. Okay. Oh, what? I do love her little noises. Goodness. Hiss bats at you. Learn to be normal and you won't get hit with a spray bottle. No, come on. Got it. Woo! This should be enough spinning you 1,000 whole points. That's a lot. You're good. Very good. I'm just sorry I don't have anything to give you for it. Maybe the practice itself was the reward. It's important that your magic is in top form before what's next. For now, just pat yourself on the back and consider it a personal achievement. There we go. Personal achievement attained. Big and goopy. The plant towers over you. Its stem recedes far into the woods behind it. Big and goopy. Big and goozly. Oh, right. After Murphy grew some doll eyes on my request, entirely unrelated, I asked her how she could theoretically grow her plants. She gave it some thought but didn't say anything. The next day, about yay big, she said, pulling me out here. So now we have giant white baneberries growing in our woods. Pretty cool. I I prefer the smaller ones. You got gloop all over you now. Let me wipe it off for you. She folds the cuff of her sleeve into her palm and wipes the berry goop off your face. Don't worry about my own shirt getting messy. It'll dry in and become unnoticeable anyway. You still have some goop on your pullover, too. I'm not wiping that off for you. Let's move on. No longer staring you down, at least. Mesmer seems pleased. A pulp of what must have been a berry lays now on the ground. Sorry, Murphy. If she asks what happened, let's say magical mishap that happened during practice. But do say it was you who did it. The last bell. The usual spiel. Hold this wire while I blah and blah and blah and blah. Blah, set up. Blah, attaching the bell. There we go. I love her. Listen, it's okay. It's just a little bit of friendly murder between friends. Friendly murder. Friendly murder. Friendly murder. That should be all remaining tripwires set up. So now we can move on to the next step. Do make sure to familiarize yourself with the different bell pitches before we do. Alright. Alright, so 1 through 4. Got it. We needn't wander too far in. I don't really go much deeper than this without Murphy anyway. It's not that I wouldn't know my way out. Rather, I don't wish to perturb her botanical experiments. Let's get back on the path, okay? So, before we move to the next step, it's best if the both of us have every bell's pitch memorized, so we know where to look if we hear something. Hopefully you did your part, because I will test you on that. You will stay here, and I will go back and walk a little tour. I'll purposefully trip the wires, and when I'm back, based on what you heard, you will tell me, in order, where my little tour took me. Are you ready, or would you perhaps need more study time? I got this. Okay. I'll go. Keep those ears sharp. Oh, it's based on the... Fuck, okay. Boom. That's 2. That's the eyes. That's the junction. Damn it, I got the bush and the junction wrong. The bush and the squash wrong. Give me a moment to catch my breath. Okay. Hopefully you did your homework. You tell Mesmer the order you picked up on. Wrong. Sorry. Don't fret over it. Would you like to try again? Yeah. This one is the junction. That one is the eyes. That one is the squash tree. That one is the bush. Fuck. Hold on. Wait. So the bush... The bush is 1. So then the junction is 2. The eyes is 4. Squash tree is 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. I'm gonna... Junction. Okay, so junction is 1. Bush is 3. Alright, that's it. That's all I need. Bush is 1, junction is 3, which means this is Squash 3. Squash junction. Eyes is 4. Junction is 3. Bush is 1. I'm getting a pen. I'm writing this down. I'm stupid, chat. Okay, I don't have a... I'll write it on my Discord. Bush 1, junction 3. I think eyes 4, squash 2. So, try again. What? What the f... Give me the squash tree. What number is this? Squash tree is 2? That's what I had it as. Did I reverse the bush and the squash and the junction? Junction is 1. I hate it here. Alright, there we go. Got it right now. Four, that is the eyes. 3 is the bush. 1 is the junction, 2 is the squash tree. Okay, try again. That's absolutely correct. Good, good. That means if we do hear something, we'll both know where to look. Superb. Now we can move on to our next preparation step. Next part. The trap. Or whatever this animal soul turns out to be. Then once we have this done... I don't actually know what the more hard part will be. Our setup, or what happens once we have caught something. Well, one problem at a time. We've already come far enough. I'm sure the rest will work out. Your face looks a bit puzzled. Is there something mayhaps you'd like to ask? After we catch something, are we gonna murderize it? I feel like we're gonna murderize it. I feel like what you're gonna do is you're gonna have me take my magic and bash its skull in and murderize it and totally murder it. Simple. You use your magic on it. Though maybe it won't be quite as simple. If ultimately you find yourself incapable, then I could mayhaps... Nope. Thinking too far ahead. Just use your magic when we find something. It'll be okay. What happens if I magic it? We obtain the animal soul that we need for your part of the ritual. It isn't any more complicated than that. Did you not pay attention? Though it slipped your mind, that's okay. The bells that we hung up wouldn't be enough. Sure, they will tell us where the animal might be, but if it runs off, we're most likely to lose it. Ideally, you'd use your magic on it the moment we see it, but it could still slip away and dodge your spell casting. In that case, we could attempt luring it to the trap somehow. Then we needn't worry about losing it, because I doubt we'll be lucky enough to see 2 animals in these woods, especially so shortly after one another. Anything else you'd like to speak your mind about? Okay, hold that thought. We should hurry before it starts storming. It would be a lot more annoying to do our setup then. So, let's... Okay, hold this rope for me. Good. Okay, that goes there, where I'm pointing. Okay, and this one right here. This goes over there, where I'm pointing. Again! Look! Such a tangled mess. Apologies for that. Okay, and this one right here. Put it over there. No, wrong. Actually, that rope is meant to go there instead. Whoops! Finger pointing. Me? Hold on, wait. Me? Okay, now just these last few ropes. This one goes there. 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 And there. There too. And here. And there. Stop! No, that was correct. Resume. That should be it. I think. Yes! Looks like it's all set up now. So cute! I can't wait till she murders me! Make sure to draw Mesmer soaked in blood on the magma, everybody. It's for her health. Hold on, chat, I'm looking at my blue sky. What ice cream do you think Mesmer enjoys? I don't know. Something, something simple, I think. Mint chocolate chip? She would like mint, I think, to me. But I don't know. I think I need more on her. Don't forget to draw it streaming down her arms to her midriff. And what are we talking? Lunjani! She's normal! Behave! Okay, next. We could just wait here until something wanders across the trap, but that could take a while. We need some kind of lure. What to use? Of course, berries. There's a bush of berries in these woods that all animals like to nibble from. Surely you were paying attention to my words, yes? So you know which bush to pick up from. There's still some prep work I need to do here. The trap still needs some calibration, so while I do that, you go find the berries. Got that? See you in a bit. Alright, she's distracted. Bum, 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 bum. Then Jenny, is it just me or have you been really horny in chat? Listen, I get it, okay? I'm just, I'm trying to be normal because I don't know Orbital Dot's thoughts. I don't know Orbital Dot's thoughts on Mesmer horny. You know, I'm outing you in chat, hold on. I'm playing Mesmalie on stream. I have one chatter who wants Mesmer carnally. What a time. You slip through the woods and leave. You're careful not to head out the woods the same way you came in. This precaution is warranted as you hear Mesmer call out for you in the distance. She didn't see you leave, though. You return to your normal life, and your ability reverts to its previous state shall come after. You stumble upon mages of magical theory, but none of them quite match anything you recall Mesmer talking about. Most results even appear to be bogus. You can't help but wonder what she must have done after the trap after your departure. Oh no. I've made a mistake. I was just trying to go talk to the creature! Yeah, at least we got the star. The creature wanted to talk during session 2? No, it wanted to talk before the end of session 3. One is junction. 4 is eyes. 3 is bush. 2 is squash tree. Oh, maybe we get the wrong... Yeah, maybe we get the wrong berries on purpose. Let's get the wrong berries on purpose. Let's get the... We don't get the toxic berries, because those will poison the thing. And so she'll be like, oh, that's fine. We can just use the poison. But if we get the wrong berries on purpose, then... Shove her into the trap! No. 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 We'll do it later. With the berries. Show me them. The berries. Okay. Let me give them a quick taste. The burbies. The irremarkable taste. Works in a pinch, I suppose. Hopefully they'll lure an animal. Remember to never ever irresponsibly put random berries in your mouth like I just did. At least until you can confirm they're safe to eat from a trusted source. Just thought you could do with that disclaimer. Well, that's the bells, tripwires, and the trap sorted. Now we, wait for something to make itself known. Did you hear that? What was that? Sounds like it came from nearby. Let's go and take a look. Stay low and very quiet. We wouldn't want to scare it off. Whatever it is. So, let's take a peek. A deer. A doe. A female deer. Just look at it. You see this too, right? Yeah. Startle it. It's so elegant. Just look at its stature. Those graceful strides, and the way between walking that it anchors itself to the ground. It reminds me of the peculiar pose you make when you cast your magic. It is perfect. If I had to use an animal to describe you, well, I probably wouldn't use a doe, to be honest. I'm not quite sure what animal I would use for that, so never mind that. But for the purpose of our ritual later on, I think this doe would make for the perfect animal soul. Gosh, you think all the animals we could found in the woods today, that it'd be one this big? Ezra remains fixated on the dough. What now? Oh, right. Sorry, I got a bit distracted. So, I think we can use this for the main part of our third session to extract the animal soul for the ritual. I want you to use your magic on it. We needn't even use the bells, nor the trap. Magicking the animal is all you have to do, so please, do your thing. What happened? What's with the hesitation? What happens if I do? Why does that matter? You needn't worry about that. It will be okay. The dough won't be harmed, but no animal soul, no ritual, so please just go ahead and do as I ask. Oh no. You missed. Did you miss? We can't let it get away. We're running after it. Draw your magic. The dough. Before it runs off. Hey, stop. Leave me alone. Be careful not to trip. It's running deeper and deeper in the woods. It's getting away. Why aren't you aiming more proper? Where did it go? Oh, you tripped. Okay, we tripped. Okay, I tripped. Are you okay, Warbly? You are beginning to get on my nerves. You are beginning to get on my nerves. Oh. So many hurdles in our sessions today. Did you happen to get it? The dough? Let's get up and get our bearings. Well, I don't see it anywhere. It must have gotten away. Okay. First, let's find out where we are, and then find out where it went. The dough. Though, if we're here as two, mayhaps it'd be best if we split up. I, or you, would go find the trap, and you or I could find the dough at the same time. Yes, we'll split. What would you like to do? We'll find the trap. Wait, no, sorry. It makes more sense if I go find the trap. Even if I don't know how deep in we are, I'm more familiar with these woods. So if you feel brave to do so, wander around a bit and mayhaps locate the dough. Shout if you need me, or don't. That might startle the dough. I can walk now. Its head is too heavy for the stalk to carry. The petals look too dense for even your magic to penetrate. Sorry for bothering you, Mesmer. I gotta find those secret exits, bro. Wait, what if I... It can make blocks in the path by doing that. I am not sentient. Don't go asking my friends. We're in a lot of hurt. Please don't tell the witch. Okay. We're not growing anymore. Why aren't we growing? It hurts very much. Maybe decay is another form of growth. I am one of the friends. We are decaying and it hurts. It really does, I tell you. When a plant dies, it undergoes senescence. That is a really good word to learn. We are undergoing senescence, and it hurts a lot. There's a witch who nurtures us. Does it know we are in hurt? Not that it matters. The inside of the tree looks dark and damp. Do you have step inside? Yeah, hell yeah. The inside of the tree is just dark and damp. You gained nothing but a dank smell emanating from your clothing. You could get used to this. I have the munchies. Good adventurers go left. Good adventurers go left. You feel as though the tree is mocking you through its grimace. You know that objectively can't be true. Oh, are we lost wood? Okay, yeah, we're lost woodsing it. Got it. We feel it. We feel it all. Every single step in our decay. It hurts. You blink and lose. Something flew in your eye. You blink and lose. I've got all day. Your eyes run dry and you involuntarily blink and lose. You're tired of losing. Can't walk there. Got it. Oh, I can use WASD. Hooray! What flavor ice cream did you get? I got Moose Tracks, which is like peanut butter, chocolate, with fudge swirls, and then I got, excuse me, cookies and cream. It was pretty good. I shouldn't have gotten so much, though. A sensation of deja vu tickles your brain. You feel as though something ought to happen here. You stand still and wait around for a moment. Nothing happens. We getting that distorted music now? Sure are. Bushes. Ah. It is beginning to storm. Looks like your presence startled it. Doesn't seem like the rain is helping either. Look at it, running in circles. I found the trap too. It's just the complete opposite way you went, so that's good to know. Well, I suppose this is where the true final session starts. Our goal has been to find an animal soul for your upcoming part in the ritual. And here we are. It's cornered and confused. It would be the perfect moment to apply your magic to it. You're hesitating. Why? Do you not wish to close this session? Because to do that, you'll need to do as I say, and I can't think of what we would do otherwise. The thunder startled the doe. Maybe setting the trap wasn't a waste of time. Maybe if you're uncertain about using your magic on the animal, you could instead try luring it back to the trap. Make it think the sound of your castings come from the rumble of thunder. It would be good practice, too. At least then we needn't worry about the doe getting away. Once we've caught it, we can think about our next step. Though I still think the best move would be to magic it while it's still in sight. Let's get it over with. You follow? I'll lead it back to the trap. I think that might suit you more. Well then, like I said, the trap is just down the total opposite way you went. I will be up ahead and wait for you. And the doe. Don't forget the doe. Your ritual animal soul. Ah. I get what we're doing here. I get it. Where'd it go? Ah. Ow. Okay. Yui. Oh, hey. Hell yeah. Alright, well that's not doing anything. There's definitely a secret here, but I think we might just be going... Hi, Mesmer. Salutations? What are these? I'm sure they've spoken to you. You needn't heed anything they say. They just say nonsense. That isn't what you asked. I'm sorry. I'm not quite sure about what they are, nor how they talk. Magical botany isn't my specialty, after all. Murphy experimented with many, many ideas in these woods, and I suppose in her own studies she wanted to produce these barks that talk? Well, at least I don't think they really talk. More like a regurgitation of our language. I'm not sure, really. Ask Murphy after the ritual. I am okay with this natural process. See, they speak nonsense. What natural process are you talking about, buddy? It hurts. It really hurts. But I am okay with this. Absolute nonsense. Cool. I'm back. Did I miss much? We're chasing the doe back to the trap because taking the doe to Mesmer is not a great idea. We think she'll like, or just magicking the doe rather is not a great idea because we're pretty sure it'll just, you know, no, fuck, that's not what I wanted. No, 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 I want to take it back. Fuck. No, go back. Fuck this. Just deer hunting with the girly. It's true. But yeah, it's okay. It turns one specific way. Anytime it hits something, it'll turn right. Nice tutorial that it can break bushes. Or I guess this time it's turning left. Nope, it just turns. I don't understand. Goes this way, then it comes back this way. Aha! Secret. Awesome deer noises. I love secret. I love secret. Oh, these things. It'll turn there, and then it'll come down here. Yep, so then I need to do this, so it'll go up there, and then I need to do this, so that it'll... Yep. Puzzle! Oh. Got it. Ow. Easy. I'm so cool with it. The sunlight. I love following the secrets. Oh! You find yourself at the edge of the woods. Ahead of you in the doe, the fields stretch out into the horizon. The rain gently taps down onto your face and hair. As you look through the crops, you notice something close to the ground. Wrapped around the bottom of one of the stalks, you find a small piece of paper. It depicts a person. You flip it around. The backside says Murphy in fine handwriting. It's similar to the other picture you attached to the mirror. You delicately unfurl the picture and put it in your pocket. Secrets? Secrets? I'm doing it? Chat, I'm doing it? I love sneakrets. You emerge from the bushes behind the giant plant. Its shadows now obscure the way from which you came. You might be able to remember the way to the edge of the woods. Boink. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Let's just keep moving, I guess. Be on the lookout for any obvious secrets. Oh, that was all puzzles that I would have to do with the dough if I had it, I bet. Hey, hello. I notice that you are rather doughless right now. Where is it? I lost it. You wouldn't, right? Now your facial expression remains the same confused look you've been giving all day. What do you mean you lost it? I gave you one thing to do, and you failed? Did I even leave your side during this? No, what? That was it. Our one shot. Because, gosh, how long it will take for us to find another animal soul. I can't let this go on any longer. I really need this to happen today. Just because I cannot bear to disappoint them any longer. What do I do now? What do we do now? How long will it take us to find an animal soul for your part in the ritual? We have to move out further than the woods, further than the coven. We're sure we'll eventually find something out in the fields, right? We must. I can't keep letting them down. I can't keep dragging this out. We need to. It's not like we can just sit here waiting for an animal to walk into the trap. Did you hear that too? Well, never mind all that then. Sorry for losing my composure again. It's just the thought of missing our chance at this. It upset me. But that doesn't matter. The dough is exactly where we want it. You know what's next, right? You've been paying attention, that is. Really? The animal soul. The the last missing piece before we can carry out your part of the ritual, which we must now extract from the dough. We could have done this much sooner had you not hesitated. When we had the dough in clear sight, all you had to do was use your magic on it. So, would you tell me why you did not do this? Instead, opting for whatever it is you did. I know what happens if I magic at it. Not let our hard work go to waste. That hardly would have been a bother, though. I would have much preferred you use your magic on the dough as soon as possible, because then we could return home and close the ritual. But still, the fact that you went through all that extra work to not immediately magic it, if I may ask you, what do you think will happen if you used your magic on the dough? Would have killed it. But that wouldn't be the case. It would be okay because of its role in the ritual. I have already tried to assure you that it would be okay. Were you not listening to me then? I know the theory here. I know exactly how the ritual should play out. Every step of it, from the preparations to the actual process of it, and its ultimate outcome. Nobody gets hurt here. Sure, mayhaps some steps in the middle would be a bit costly, for the lack of a better term, but that is worth it, no? To possess a stronger grasp of our magical abilities. We've been over this. It will all work out and be okay in the end. Please just trust me. Please. How can I possibly convince you that it will be okay? That everything will be fine and go back to normal after the ritual? What do I need to say? Explain the ritual process. If we're at this stage, I suppose, if that's what it takes to convince you. I have mulled over it in my head, to find a way to explain it to you. In simpler magical theory, in layman's terms, but I don't know if it will suffice. Do let me try. During the ritual, you will temporarily fall asleep. Your mind, soul, spirit, whatever you call it, transposed so your body can undergo magical augmentation. I cannot tell you where exactly your mind goes in this part. It could be a place mayhaps familiar to you. It could be my house. It could be anywhere. Getting out of this place will not be easy. Your mind, though disconnected from the physical, will also be affected by augmentation. You will not be able to focus on finding a way out of this place. Without guidance, you're lost, permanently severed from the body. But if you follow my instructions, you will be joined by the animal soul, extracted from its own body. It won't be burdened by the same process. Guided by pure survival instincts, it will try to find its own way out. It will want to return to its body here too. And if you follow it, then... You looked like you were drifting off. Were you able to follow that? At all? Chat, do I believe the cute girl for the sake of believing the cute girl? Or do I believe the small creature that is definitely the product of a fucked up experiment? What do we think? She is totally going to steal our body, but girl is cute, so it is okay. You're telling me that she's gonna be inside of us? No, it's okay. You can kill me. It's okay. Listen, I made that one for Lengetti, okay? Gotta pander a little bit. Yes. Yes, of course I do. I promise, I swear on everything, my life, my covenant's lives, I fully assure you, to the utmost, that everything will be okay. Just do as I ask. You will see, not too long from now, you will see that everything is okay. Well, I need to ask you again to extract the animal soul. Just use your magic on the dough, please. Oh, if you would, I'll get out of your way. You inadvertently break a hole in the net. Silenced dough falls out and onto the ground. It makes a heavy, wet thud in the soil. You look at it. You look down at the dough. Thick, dark blood seeps from the stump of its neck and mixes with the mud. Above it, the broken net of the trap swings, droplets pouring through it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am relieved that you came through. Now we can proceed with the ritual. Just don't dwell on the dough. It is going to be okay. It will all be okay when we're done. Let's head back to the coven. Did we just leave it here? Didn't I say not to dwell on it? But yes, don't worry. It will find its way back to the body on its own. I doubt the two of us could carry it to the house. Anywho, leave it here. Forget about it. Its soul will follow us. Let's head back now. You think about what she said about the animal soul following you. Maybe you can sense it. Nothing happens. You're not even sure what you're looking for. You notice now that Mesmer is further up ahead than you. You hasten your footsteps through the mud to catch up to her. You reach the house, and the rain stops. That's quite the afternoon that was, and now Eve is breaking out. Oops. Sorry if you had somewhere to be by night. Don't worry, you can spend the night here after we complete the ritual. Melody and Murphy won't mind. Besides... Wait, no. I ought to tell you this in the kitchen. Come, join me, and make haste. Afterwards, the ritual. Carefully pull some tape off the picture. Then you attach the picture you found in the fields. The three witches of the coven. Esmer in the middle, Melody to the right, and Murphy to the left. It's empty. I cannot write in it, no. So soon, very soon, you'll have your own. I cannot write a message to myself, unfortunately. Thank you for not helping me not disappoint my friends. I did want to take a moment to commend your progress today. You came here with a weak, pathetic little ability, but it has blossomed into something great, even if this was mainly enhanced by the potion you had earlier in the day. And oi, the hurdles we faced. Like when I threw the vials at you, and I had to stitch your arm up. The doe, the animal, everything that happened in those woods. If you could write something to you past you from 30 minutes ago, what would you say? If I could write something to me from like 3 hours ago before I started streaming the game, I would write, people are gonna want Mesmer. Because I did not expect people to want her. She's cute, but like, Deebus. You'd simply write Yuri. From everything, it is ritual. That too, but more importantly, today marks the day you join our coven. Bet you didn't think you would be joining a proper coven when you woke up today, did you? A ghost! I'm a big lesbian and no thank you. Okay, well, now hold on. The big hard no thank you? That's crazy. I like her as a friend. To you, our newest acolyte. Oh no, you're not getting a glass yet. You'll get your drink in a moment, I promise. Well, the initiation is yet to happen. Festivities can follow that once Malady and Murphy are awake to join. Maybe I can convince Malady to bake us... No. Getting ahead of myself. Let's reclose the ritual first. We needn't keep them waiting any longer. Come to the study, and I'll run you through the last few steps. And hurry, because we seriously cannot wait any longer. At last, this is what we've been building up to today. Well, albeit under a false pretense. So, how do you feel? Are you ready to begin? Yeah, okay. The final steps to carry it out and draw it to a close. If you recall its incantation, we need to draw you some kind of effigy, like the mural in my bedroom, you know. If we looked anything alike, we could have passed mine off as yours, but alas, we need a wide surface to paint it on. Perhaps something I should have considered before asking you to do all this. Let's have a look-see. I want to see if she slides off. Come on. Aww. What about the window? Hold that thought, I got it. Let's just draw your mural on the window. Plenty of space, and it will look cool. It's perfect. Take this brush and let's paint you an effigy. Wait, before you begin, may I? I just wanted to reminisce the feeling of painting my own mural again. Rest is yours. Get a good likeness of yourself. Here comes the real challenge, remembering... oh. Remembering what mildew looked like. Alright, I got this. What? Ah, I see. This one is not a real painting. This one I just let me, the not me that is me, do all the hard work. Wow, you're beautiful. The mural, I mean. Are you satisfied with it? No. Then why not give yourself a smile? No, really, draw a smile where the mouth would be. There we go. You're smiling at last. You're actually a pretty good artist. I didn't sense that. Huh. What? Finally nearing the end. The concoction. And a quick slumber in your room. Right, if you're to be initiated into the coven, you'll need a room. Suppose you can turn the study into your room if your mural is here anyways. I'm sure Mesmalie and Murphy won't mind. I use it more than them anyways. You just need help moving the books to my room. Anywho. Just a small sip from this, and we'll be pretty much done. The liquid in the vial is a darkened crimson. It appears different from any of the previous concoctions. Mesmer beckons you as you lean in, holding the vial closer to your face. You take a sniff. Surprisingly, it smells like nothing. Not a sweet smell, not a bitter stench. Completely odorless. Do you drink it? You're still reluctant, after everything we did. What's wrong? Something doesn't feel right with the brew? Please. Oh, thank goodness. You take the vial. Slowly you put it to your mouth as Mesmer watches gleefully. You tilt the vial. The liquid touches your lips and spills in. Just like the lack of scent, there is no taste. It didn't feel like regular water, either. It's almost as though you consumed liquid nothingness. Okay, do tell me, before it takes effect, what did that taste like? Have you ever had any of the potions you made for me today? Oh god, no. I do not trust my own brews enough to try them. I have just been following instructions from Melody's notes after all. Potion craft isn't my forte. What is your forte, then? I'll show you. Later. Wouldn't want to take away your spotlight. It tasted like nothing. According to the recipe, that should mean I did it right. A pat on the back for me, I suppose. But now is your moment. Momentarily, you will feel sleepy. So mayhaps it is best if you lay on the ground. Just let the potion take effect. I'll leave you two alone for this. It is a rather intimate moment. Stay with me. Yuri. Only if you insist. Worry not, I'll stay by your side. I understand you're very unsure about what will happen next. I felt the same way when we practiced the ritual on Thursday. That is why I didn't go through with it. In the moment, I did not feel like my magic was ripe enough to begin with. And my magical augmentation would be weak at best. But also just the uncertainty of it. I do admire this in you, though. You seem to have a certain resolve, despite everything today. You're still here, by my side, seeing this through to the very end. So I'll stay by your side for this too. Here. Let me take your hand. Chat, we're in it. We're so in it now. This is where we die, and it'll be worth it. So, anything you would like to talk about before, while you're still conscious, maybe, anywho? What happens next? You'll fall asleep and wake up somewhere mayhaps familiar to you. You'll find the dough from our third session, then you follow it, leading you out of your slumber. During this, your physical body undergoes the magical augmentation process. You and Mesmalie and Murphy will wake up rejuvenated. That's about it. You needn't be scared. And if it doesn't work, I still get the feeling you're trying to murder me? It will. I know the theory thoroughly. Though, on the off chance that it doesn't, Please don't haunt me. Just don't worry about it. You'll see it work soon enough. I promise. Anything else? Oh, right. Of course you'd be eager being initiated into the coven and all that. Anything in particular? Tell me about you. Me? Little old me. I'm really not sure what to tell you. You would have to ask Melody or Murphy about me after the ritual. Though, I'd prefer not. Others' perception of myself makes me nervous. At least ask them when I'm not around to hear. About as much as you'll get from me. Tell me about Melody. Beautiful, beautiful Melody. Besides me, she's the second most interested in the study of magical theory, always finding ways to improve her potion craft. She may appear morose, a bit broody, but that's mostly just a facade. She's cheery. She just doesn't show it all that much. I do have to ask you not to tell her I've been brewing her recipes for you. She'd be delighted to watch my process, and I couldn't do with that pressure. I would hate more than anything in the world to disappoint her. That's Melody. What else would you like me to tell you about? Oh, Murphy. She takes her studies the easiest. Too easy, almost, I often feel. Regardless of that, she's great at her craft. Admittedly, I envy that of her. Her connection to botanical magic, and the plants she grows. It seems to come to her so naturally. As evident by the woods behind our house that she raised from the ground up. Her big project, a sanctuary for wild critters and the animals in her care. She's just very caring. We often rescue hurt familiars and such from the city, which she then tends to. In fact, all the cages strewn around the house, she insists that each animal in her care gets a unique cage. After a cage is used once, it never gets used again. Come to think of it, weren't there cages in the study before? But you must have cleared them without me noticing at some point. Anyway, when we were preparing our first attempt at the ritual, we had to seek out animal souls of our own to guide us, too. The day came, but Murphy became as reluctant as you had been earlier. Couldn't bring herself to do it. Asked Melody and I to carry it out for her. So, us two alone, we entered the woods and came back successful. You two might get along rather swell. She loves animals, and you told me you love them too. Or was that referring to the flies? Who knows? You'll meet her shortly, anyway. I hope it goes well. That's Murphy. That's okay. The effect of the connection should wear on soon. Oh, there it is. Well, all I can say now is good luck. And thank you. And thank you, and thank you, and thank you. We'll be seeing each other soon. Do say, would you mayhaps like me to play you a song as you drift off? Gladly. What? Did she just kill us? I think she just killed us. And then we died. Special small creature out time? Yeah. Hey, Silphic, hey, whoops, there I am! Bop. Thank you for playing Mesmalie. Nothing happens. You did great in the Shadow Dance. You talked to a certain dumb one, but didn't heed its advice. You accepted to take Mesmer's role in the ritual. You found a way out of the woods for the doe. Reluctant to use your magic on it, you alerted the doe to your trap. You used your magic to obtain the animal soul from the You missed out on an opportunity to enjoy the sunset with Mesmer. I wanted to! Mesmer played you a song on her piano as you drifted off. Mesmer had to force you to take her part in the ritual. What? Okay. Well... Okay, let's try talking to the guy again. Okay. Is your arm okay? Because that was quite something. Hopefully enough to convince you to leave. Well, determined to stick through, I figure. So you agreed to do the ritual. Well, I don't think it's in your best interest to do so, and I still think it'd be best if you just left. Maybe it'll be beneficial to our plan. The more agreeable you are to her, the more agreeable she might be to you. That will make it easier to find a way to distract her in the woods, I hope. Mesmer is waiting for you outside. It's best you heed her. Keep her waiting too long, she might come to check on you. A brief reminder that I don't want to be seen talking to you. Go ahead. Oh, and about your arm, if you use your magic now, you may feel a certain level of discomfort. You can find some specialized painkillers for that in the kitchen cabinets. It should ease the pain you may feel using your ability. I shall resume writing. Go. Alright, painkiller taken. Okay. Chat, I'm trying. I wanna get the good ending. The one where we don't die. Wait, I gotta remember to... There we go. How do I distract her here? Okay. Break her windows again? At 3-1, you get to go back after a 1 shenanigan. Okay, got it. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I should push her to into the trap. You're a genius. Yay! Me and the girlfie. I want to be kind to her. I want her to be normal and happy. I can fix her? No. But I can make her happy. 3. Fuck, I need to pull up the thing. Hold on. 3 is bush. 1 is junction. Squash is 2. Eyes is 4. You still need to do the deer route, right, to get the other picture? Yeah. No, that would be crazy, but consider everything the creature has told you, and you ask yourself if you're absolutely sure about this. Give the idea some further consideration, then you make a move on Mesmer. Mesmer falls into the trap, setting it off. He straws a struggle inside the net. What the? Hello? What? Why? This should give you enough time to talk with the creature. Run! Tell the creature that it's now time to talk. Are you sure of that? Are you absolutely sure that Mesmer won't be able to interrupt us? I threw her into a trap. What? That feels like an extreme measure for what I asked of you. You told me she was gonna kill me. Fair enough. My prose was a bit dramatized, though. It's not as straightforward as that. Whatever, that should give us enough time. I have just about wrapped up my writings for our talks as well. However, we cannot do it here, in case Mesmer does come home prematurely. I don't want us to be seen talking. We need a secluded spot for our conversation. Upstairs might be the best option, so pick up my cage gently, and we'll continue our conversation upstairs. Upstairs. Careful. Books. By holding the cage with the creature inside, you maintain your balance and reach the stop. It's dark upstairs. Small rays of light are painted on the walls and floor from cracks in the roofing. The creature gestures you around a corner to the far end of the attic. Okay, put down. Taxidermied. Towers of miscellaneous chests are stacked to the sides. They all vary in design and age. Some have their keys inserted, ready to open. Some look like they may never be unlocked. Put cage down. Now's the time to talk. I'm sure that you have some burning questions for me. While you were busy with Mesmer, I have prepared several pages of writing, some straying off our actual goal here. Hopefully, all of them should counter whatever you may tell me. Agreed. Do have questions. What's with Mesmer? There's a number of things we need to discuss, so we'll go through your questions first, though I figure you may ask why I wish to avoid her. The answer is that I'm very selective over whom I share my sapience with. If you're burdened by its gift, people will bother you. Even if you're especially if you're something of an inhuman nature like me. Good enough. What are you? I know what I am. I mean, it's the first question I thought you would ask, since I don't wish to write out a whole encyclopedic article about my nature. What is it exactly that you would like to know about me? Your history within the Coven. I've been in the Coven's care for a few months. Murphy's the one who tended to my care. The other two, Mesmer and Malady, I don't have a strong bond with them. I still find it very interesting watching them go about their lives and studies. I find it endearing. I'd even say I think I care about them. That is partially my motivation for all this. What are you? I am a familiar, a witch's familiar, though I don't belong to any witches of this particular coven. Murphy, the one that specialized in botanical studies, on their trips to the city, she would often bring back hurt familiars, usually abandoned on the streets, sometimes illegally sold. He or she would tend to those familiars until they were well again. You needn't worry about my condition, nor you need to think about my past. I am perfectly fine. I'm sorry if you had a bad past. Thank you. The cage. The cage I reside in. It is very comfortable. I feel no need to leave it. I feel well in it. Nobody needs to know what I look like anyway. As long as my needs are provided, I am perfectly fine staying in the cage. That is all you need to know. What is your name? I don't have a name I go by. Murphy always referred to me as Buddy, but that's not a name. What would you prefer to be? What would you refer to me at? What would you refer to me as? What would you pick? Trick question. Whatever you answered, forget about it. I don't need a name because you don't need to refer to me to anyone else. Move on to another question, please. What are we doing? Some vital information I need to make you aware of. Once you're done with your questions, we can get to that. The ritual. That is the main reason she invited you. Cultivating your magical ability has two purposes. Observing your magic helps her know how powerful your ability really is. The more power she can squeeze out of you before the ritual, the better. She needs someone with a strong magical ability to take her role. Far, far stronger than her own. Which, you may also be wondering at this point, what even is her magical specialty? I will now present with you a couple of writings that I urge you to read carefully. Whatever we end up doing next, it's important for you to have this knowledge. These writings will give you some context on the Coven and their ritual. They will hopefully give you an idea of what Murphy and Malady are like as people, because without this information, I'm not sure how to continue otherwise. We may be under time pressure, potentially, but I still urge you to take your time with these. Fully immerse yourself in the writing, if you would. May this help you make a good decision. The creature slides you a thicker stack of pages. Some of them are illustrated, with annotations pointing out Murphy and Malady. Pick the pages up. The creature looks at you with a pleading look from inside the cage. How do you proceed? Immerse yourself in the writing. Hey, didn't you hear? I said food is ready. Oh, sorry. Looks like I am interrupting an intense study session. You should eat, though. You skipped breakfast today, didn't you? None of what you were reading will stay in your head on an empty stomach. Let's wait for Murph. I called for her and heard coming from somewhere in the garden. Hopefully she won't take too long. I am hungry. I know you were studying, but I hope to not have interrupted you too badly. What were you reading up on, if I may ask? We're Mesmer! Romantic literature. You reread the line. Mesmer didn't say this. Ah, figured. How advanced are we talking? Because hopefully I didn't disturb anything needing deep focus. Haha. While we wait on Murph, want to try out whatever it was you were learning on me? Murph's probably almost here. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to be drooling over my plate while you and Murph wait to eat. Maybe later. They hear the backside door open. Footsteps approach the kitchen. Oh! Melody! Jeff the Killer looking ass! Hey, I miss anything? Not really. We were just waiting for you. Yeah. Sorry. It's just nice outside, so I took it slow. Almost thought you got lost. The rate you're going at with the woods, that may as well be the case soon. Haha. I mean, then I'd still have you two come and get me out, worst case, right? Mayhaps not. We'd just get started on our food without you. Speaking of, I'm hungry and Mez has some theory to be getting to afterward. Enjoy. Ooh, another deep study session. What you working on this time? Advanced hypnosis technique. I called her for food while she was hunkered over a book. You gotta take more breaks, Mez. I could see the veins in your hands from how long you must have been taking notes. Ooh, so you're stepping into advanced territory. Just letting you know, if you ever need a study partner, I'm more than willing to volunteer. Or you should be able to will me into volunteering. No, it'd be unnecessary since I'm already willing to do it. Just tell me if you'd like me to help you. I'd love to see your magic in practice. Maybe later. Your food's getting cold. My pleasure. No, it'd really be my pleasure to help. Pretty much done in the garden for today, so I'd love something easy to do this evening. Want to do it? After dinner? Well, I'm still studying the theory, so... Okay, just let me know when, then... I don't want to be too pushy about it. I'd just really like to help out. Can you hypno her to just eat her food? Please and thank you. Pretend your mouth is full and you can't talk yet. I'm eating. You really sure you don't want to come? I think you'd like my latest touches. That path from last time? The one you nearly danced down before I said no, it's unfinished? Well, you can actually go all the way down now. Once you're at the end, it loops back into the woods. Though I'm still trying to deal with uncontrolled shrub growth at the end of it. But still, it'd be nice. The scenic view of the fields, too, and... What I'm saying is I'd love to show you what I've been up to. Sure, let me grab my shoes and we'll go out. Here we read the line. Mesmer didn't say this. Busy studying today. Come on. Break wouldn't hurt you. Oh, I take it it's a no. When you're right, you're right. Usually should be up through a walk through the woods. Sorry. Alright. Right. No's no. Tomorrow then! You better! I got my coat. We can go. It took you that long? You're always wearing your coat. I had to wash it. Chemical spill. Okay, fine. I had the leftover sushi earlier this morning. I dropped it. It fell on my coat. So then it was a mess of chemicals and sushi. So I washed it. Liz and I agreed the leftovers were yours. Oh. I hadn't caught that. Anyway, we can go now. Mez, are you going without your shoes? She said she's staying. Oh. How come? Usually you enjoy going in the woods. Ah. Mesmer didn't say this. Day like this. It's fine. More time to pretty up the new path for her. Next time, we're dragging you outside with us. See you later then, Mez. Remember to hydrate now and then. I hope everybody knows that I'm channeling Alan, Smiling Friends of Formality. Mesmer lingers behind the back door, watching them through the window. Then she heeds to her room, closing the door behind her. An hour or two pass. The other two return, hushing among themselves. That's the thought, anyway. I know something like that actually exists, but it could be something, no? Depends on if it can be done, I guess. But if it'd work... Well, yeah. If it helps her. I don't like seeing her the way she's been lately. Yeah. Just don't tell her yet. Some days later. Mesmer calls out to the other for food. Food looks very good. Yummy. Surprised you didn't order again. We're not joining yous in the woods! She says yous! Sending this to Rian immediately. We're not joining yous in the woods. You hadn't needed bother. We don't care. It's more for your sake. But I am looking forward to dig in. Once Murph gets here. Anyway, what have you been up to today? Wait for Murphy? I mean, I don't mind repeating myself to her when we start eating. Anyway, I spent most of my afternoon out downstairs, organizing the glassware. I still don't know what the best system would be. Sort them by size, by color. I tried doing it by shape today. Didn't really suit me, though. I may just tear it down and start over. Probably ought to make some space for new glassware I'm getting this weekend. Why do we have so much glass again? Anyway. God forbid I enjoy collecting as a hobby. Have you looked at the study? All those books you have? No way you've read all of them. Much less that you'll ever read all of them in your lifetime. Yet I don't question that. It's easy. You take books on relevant topics to pick out specific references. Yeah, and likewise, if I need a specific kind of glass, I just fish it out of my collection then. You're insufferable sometimes. And we like that. Just so you know. So sorry for the wait again. You're never this late when Mesmer cooks. Did you finally get lost in the woods? Not quite. I did get entangled, though. Took me a bit to get out of it. You mean it took you a while to cut through it? Gosh, no, I wouldn't dare. I just carefully slithered out of the tangle's grasp. No way I'd hurt any of my plants like that. Anyway, dinner looks lovely. Did you cook that, Miss? I am so hungry. Bon appetit, yous. Can I show you two what I learned today? Yeah, of course! Oh my gosh, yes, absolutely! I would find it very, very exciting to see it in practice. Do it on Murph, though. I want to eat. I don't mind. Yes, please, go ahead. Mesmer hesitates for a moment, but proceeds. She slowly raises her hands to face Murphy, promptly closes her eyes, grinning. Mesmer holds her aim. How can we tell that it's working? Mesmer shushes her. Her smile fluctuates. Then, what do you see? What do you see? Yeah, let me think. It's right there, in your mind. What do you see? Kinda having trouble focusing. Can you, tell me what I'm supposed to see? Bez? I'm just messing with you. Oh. You're, probably still not ready to show it. That's okay. Are you okay, Mez? You're looking a little red. Mez? Not finishing your own food, Mez? Hey, it's okay. I found it funny. Don't worry. Hey, you can show us your magic whenever you'd like. Whenever you feel ready. No need to rush the process or anything like that. You want to be good, then take your time. They switch topics and resume eating. Yeah, she doesn't have powers. That's... Oh god, how did she get here? What happened? I loved it. I can't wait to know the story behind that. Mez. Hey. Melody slams the book in Mesmer's hand shut. Hey now. Don't duck your promise to judge us in the woods today. I said we'd drag you with us if we needed to, remember? I did promise. Huh. Yeah. Sorry if you were reading an intricate passage. Just, you know. Promise is a promise. Haha. So, come on. Don't let us down. So, you coming, Miss? Yeah. Great! So excited to show you it all. If you really want to keep thinking about theory, you can tell us while we're out. As long as you're outside. If that's any incentive, anyway. We'll just take it easy. talk along the way. I'll go first. Murph's shown me all the new stuff anyway. Fun! It'll be fun. I think you'll really enjoy this one. The trees are so tall now, and the woods go so deep, the ground is dark in parts. Oh, the doll's eyes! There are more of them now! For you! I planted more of them. Oh, and... The witches' voices trail off as they head into the woods. A gentle breeze sways the trees and the fields surrounding the house. Night passes. An hour, 2 hours, then 3 and 4. Eve breaks. Leaves rustle. Footsteps emerge from the woods. Their voices follow, deep in conversation. It's probably been done before, right? No way it hasn't. So many witches out there, throughout all time, too. All the especially good ones, who kinda come out of nowhere, too. Yeah, I guess a bunch of people must be doing it. I mean, Mez. It sounds good, but we probably need to look into different ways to go about it. Because if something like that goes wrong... You wouldn't read stuff like that in modern theory. It's all way too applied and specific nowadays. They don't really think about the meta-science like that anymore. If we can do this, which I think we can, we're great, after all. That'd be great. So, as long as you think it'd work. Gee, I wonder how much bigger this forest could get if it worked out. Don't know how it'd amplify my brewery magic. Maybe I'd gain a fire ability. Pyrokinesis. Pyrokinetic ability. I'd use that to speed up reactions. Or something. Don't know. Ha ha. Guess we'll see. We'll need to put a lot of planning and work and setup into this. Make sure it goes smooth. But, yeah. I think I want to try it. If you do, too. Yeah, don't see why it shouldn't be a thing. Same. I mean, I don't know any theory doozits and ding-bums, but you would have to look deeper into the actual way to go about it. So, are you ready to dive your nose back into the books, Mez? Get started on the research pronto. No, I think it can wait for today. What the heck? Did we lose the real Mesmer back in the woods? No, I'm going to crash on the sofa from all that walking and talking. I like seeing you excited, Mez. Thank you for the hydrate. Buddy, I'm not waking you up, am I? Can't sleep either. What you doing in there? Oh, reading. Of course. Reminds me. Another book you might enjoy. It's got this story about these characters who, well, Nez described it to me, but I already kind of forgot. Oh dear. Probably had other things going on in my head in the moment. Well, I'm sure you'll be able to tell me more once you've read it. Again, thanks for those notes last time. Got Mez and I talking for quite a bit. Anyway, something I wanted to talk about with you. You know, just getting another opinion on this. Maybe not inside, though. Wouldn't want to make the others. Are you ready to get out of your cage yet? Because, yeah, I was thinking of heading out in the woods. No. Right. Right. Don't worry, you can stay in there as long as you'd like, of course. Though, maybe if I carry your cage outside? Would you mind that? Be careful. Alright, I'll be gentle, of course. Up. Here we go. Good in there? Good. Good. So, you You've probably overheard some things here and there. It's the project we've got going on. The creature didn't say this. There is no reason to lie to Murphy. Yeah. Well, it's been in the works for a while already. We kind of have it figured out, I think. Mez and Mal, more so Mez, are the ones working out the theory side of things. I don't know anything there. This is heart-wrenching. I need y'all to know I'm gonna cry. The way she explains it kind of makes sense. Then it doesn't, then it does, then it doesn't. Like, if you ask me to explain it all to you, gosh, I wouldn't know where to begin. Because I don't really know where it begins either. I'm hungry. I'm an ogre for real. My brother just opened the door because we have a shared bathroom, and when I'm over here, I got gravy on my gut right now. I'm hungry as fuck. No, I'm not hungry. It's my... Hold on. I got gravy on my gut right now, Warhammer. I might just have to pull it up from Discord. Yeah, let me pull it up from Discord. Hold on.
Chief, important message call from fat, disgusting ogres over the far squeaker. Yes, put them on line call. Maybe that fool Greasus finally wants return my lawnmower he borrowed took.
I'm over here stroking my cat. I got gravy on my gut right now. I'm just stroking my cat. I'm hungry as fuck, man. I'm an ogre, man, for real.
Plan rat.
I got gravy on my gut right now. My brother just DM'd me on Discord, so much gravy on my gut. Alright, back to the game. Oh my god. Also, yeah, Skaven mention. Because I don't really know where it begins either. But I'm not sure how I feel about it. That it's really happening. I mean, look around us. I'm pretty happy with my magic. That's a small part of it anyway. The rest is just regular gardening, which I enjoy more. I don't know if I'd get much out of it myself. I'm more doing it because the other two know what they're talking about. Mez, she has struggled for a while. It's like this'll help her. I should do it, right? It's the right thing to do to help out like this. Like, if I backed out now, that'd make me the asshole roommate. I already planted the stuff Mal will need for the brew. She's working on her part. I haven't heard anything from that in a while. It's like some part with animals. Animal souls? I'm iffy on that. But it's in the books. Gotta trust their judgment on this anyway. It's gonna work out in the end. Yeah. There's no real reason to worry. I trust them. Besides, there's still time. The plants will probably take a few days, and then it'll depend on when Mez is done with her part. It'll work out. What? You're still with me, right?
Yes.
Oh. Reading that book already. Were you listening? Nah, even if you weren't. It was nice to think out loud. I needn't dwell on any of this. It'll be okay. Thanks for maybe listening, bud. Let me get you back inside. You'll strain your eyes reading in the moonlight, you know. Fuck. Now in their wake, they feel course in their blood, their magic surging from the heart in a flood. No longer bound to practice, the witches so strong, in fullest form, the passion they held for so long, if performed, please do credit us three. Mesmer, Melody, and lastly, Murphy. So, how long's it gonna take again? Depends how long it takes to fall a slumber, I think. And then, however long it takes us to follow the animal souls. Yes, precisely. Right. Yeah. No, if there would be any moment to reconsider, that'd be now. It's a bit late for that, no? Late? Those animals. That'd have been for nothing otherwise. Oh, yes, absolutely. Well, let's get this over with. I am dying to know how my magic will be transformed. Like, if I'll gain a cool pyrokinetic ability. That'd be cool. Anyway, if the concoctions taste bad, don't tell me. See you two afterward. Till soon. Yeah. See ya. I remember when Mez said it will all be okay. Also, yeah, pyrokinesis, huh? Mez? It's been fun watching you prep all this. Well, it wasn't just me. You two helped. I know, but just watching you excitedly prepare it made me excited too. Well, be on the flip side, Mez. Sorry. I'm sorry. I just need to brush up on something before we do this. I'm sorry. This won't take long. I'm sorry. I just need to another moment. Another moment, then I'll do my part. I'm sorry. Just another moment. Another moment. Just another moment. Just another. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Another. Sorry. I just need a bit more study time before I do my part. Now, Murph, I won't be long. I'm sorry. Oh my god! Leaving. Oh, she left her fucking her coven members in the middle of the ritual, and so they're like completely comatose. No wonder there's no response if you knock on the doors. They're unconscious. They might be dead. Oh my god. That day, that fateful Thursday, Mesmer may have mentioned this ritual was practiced on a Thursday. What she hasn't told you, however, Thursday was 4 months ago. Since that day, I have not heard from either of the other two. Mesmer has kept their rooms locked, so I could never go inside to check on them. Part of this ritual involves the spirit leaving the body as it undergoes magical augmentation. In essence, a short-lived death. That is the danger I warned you about. If you had proceeded otherwise, Mesmer would have gotten you to take her role in the ritual. 3 witches, it specified. Mesmer, Melody, and Murphy. Mesmer wasn't ready yet. Instead, she decided to find some other way to close the ritual and bring the other 2 back. Any powerful witch would have sufficed. She asked around in the communities that Coveners used to engage in. No responses. She put ads in the newspaper, realizing most people don't read the classifieds these days. At some point, she even went to nearby cities to distribute the papers with her ad. You can imagine her delight when someone finally reached out about their ability. In the time since that fateful Thursday, I have tried studying the theory behind the ritual myself, to the extent where I believe I understand the ideas better than the witches did. It is my conclusion that the ritual would no longer work. He would go along with Mesmer's asks. He would most likely die. Melody and Murphy would not come back. I don't even want to imagine how Mesmer would react to that. But if it ever wouldn't have worked in the first place had Mesmer not hesitated, that I'm not sure of. Frankly, I do not know if Mesmer figured it might not work either. But in the light of everything else you've seen today, all the magic out there, is the idea of a ritual really so outlandish? Yeah, she didn't want to kill us. She just wants us to take her place in the ritual because she still thinks she isn't good enough. Whenever the only potential the only potential solution for the ritual is her committing to finishing it. God. Fuck. I'm so invested now. I wouldn't think so, would I not know better. Hopefully, this has given you enough enlightenment about the Coven's current situation. So what do we do now? I got so caught up in the writing that it slipped my mind to plan ahead for that. I do not know how we proceed from here. What I want is for Mesmer to continue living her life outside of the shadow of the ritual. I also do not want you to end up dead in an attempt of hers to close the ritual by any means. I do not know how we'll go about securing both outcomes. She must have freed herself from the trap. That was likely all the time we had. I don't think there's a way we can secure both outcomes here. Please, just leave. After you're gone, I'll continue trying to find a way to word my thoughts to her. I can't confront her yet, not until there's a perfect solution to all this. Go home, please. Please go home before Mesmer finds you. Please! She'll surely look for you. No doubt she will be furious for having trapped her. What will you tell her when she finds you? Confront her about the ritual, all you told me. But how will she react to that? And if she asks where you got your information from, we can't confront her. There is no perfect way to do it. Yeah, but he's trapped in the same train of thought Mesmer is. Literally exactly where my brain went. Exactly where my brain went. He's trying to figure out a perfect solution because he doesn't want to try and risk an imperfect solution because he doesn't want to risk botching the ritual like she did. They're two characters both trapped in imperfection. Ah! Does it need to be perfect? Yes. But there's no more time to figure something out. You have to leave. Please. What stops all this from happening with someone else? I doubt it will come to that anytime soon. It took 4 months for someone to reach out to her cause, and from what I overheard, your situation was rather specific. This would be the best opportunity if we had more time. You need to go. I will figure something out.
Oh, Mesmer. Ritual won't work without full certainty.
You've written it all down.
Page is incomplete. Not for Mesmer read.
But we are out of time to talk and figure something out. And if it is unlikely, I'll get this chance again soon. I have to compromise perfection. I cannot face her. It's not in my heart to do so yet, but you can bring my ideas to her. Please, take my writings to her, and hope for her to understand. How she will react, I do not know.
Sorry.
You pick up the pages scattered over the floor before heading downstairs. Time to talk to Mesmer. Oh. Mesmer isn't here. Oh! Now we go the we go the opposite ways. We go the opposite way into the woods. You remember the bells? Whoops. Oh fuck. Oh, now the track's distorted. I gotta go use the bathroom. Hold on, I'll be right back. Jeez, this is so good! I'm back. How are we feeling, chat? How are we feeling? How are we doing? Because I'm doing fantastic. I think this game's good. We might be good. Really, really good. Definitely. Oh. Hurt so good. That's about how I'm feeling. Oh, there's footprints and dough tracks. Oh. You're back. There was a dough nearby. I heard it while I was stuck in the trap. I struggled to free myself, but evidently I succeeded. And then I followed the dough. I took care of it. The animal soul for our ritual. We have it now, so we can go back and I was confused and angry about what you did, but we got what we need. So we needn't dwell on what happened. Let's go back. Begin. What are you holding? What the? What is... Melody? Murphy? I recognize this handwriting. When we when we were preparing the ritual, it was my task to write the incantation poem. I struggled on this part a lot. I had the ideas on paper, but stringing them together, I didn't quite know the perfect way to do that. I must have fallen asleep while trying to write it one night, because the next morning I awoke to the poem laying on my desk, completed. This is the same handwriting. What is this? Where did you get this from? Is this your writing? How? You can't know these things, you can't. But these things, you can't. How did you know? This isn't you. It can't be you. So then how? Well, we now have it. The ritual animal soul. We can put all this aside if we go home to close it. The ritual. Will it work? Do you gather from these pages that it won't? Well, however you intuited that information, I know more. I know this. I see it clearer now. This ritual, it will work. Just not the way I was intending to do it up until now. There is a way. So clear now. Go. Return to the house. Give me some time to collect myself. I'll follow shortly. The rain comes to a trickling stop as you approach the house. Mesmer follows behind you, quietly turning the pages in her hands. So, it's almost time. The ritual. I think that it's time for you to meet Melon Murph. I am so sorry it took this long to introduce you. That was rude of me. Follow me inside to our rooms, so you may at least greet them before we proceed with the ritual. Oh. Okay. At last. I'm sorry for not introducing you sooner. I will give you some time to greet them before we continue. I will be waiting in my room. Hopefully they are not upset at me. Murphy's ritual mural, an effigy to her form. The flora grows up the wall, escaping through slim gaps along the window. A plant similar to the ones from the woods sits in the pot. You make out the outline of a person under a fine velvet quilt. The closer you approach it, the worse it smells. The ambient floral smell can only do so much to cover it. They're not even comatose, they're just dead. A cabinet full of glassware sits quietly in the corner. It holds glass pieces of many shapes and sizes. They stand out in a particular way, contrasting the many vials you've seen today. The liquid, now dry, seems to have spilled from one of the shelves. A thin puddle of a glimmering liquid fluid coats the flooring. It appears to be seeping through the planks. Tall boots lay haphazardly on the floor. Melody's ritual mural. An effigy to her form. Funeral effigy. A coat hangs from the rack by the door. It's covered in dark stains. You make out the outline of a person under a fine velvet quilt. The closer you approach, the worse it smells. The ambient smell of potion spillage can only do so much to cover it. Oh, man. Mesmer stands in her room with her back turned to the door. Us three. Mesmer, Melody, and lastly, Murphy. Okay. So, you have met them. You got pulled away for their specific descriptions. How bad was it? You see you see the outline of a person under a finely woven quilt. Roughly, a finely veiled quilt, something along the lines. The closer you get, the worse it smells. The scent of flora or potion spillage for their respective rooms can only do so much to cover it. They seem upset. I know I'd be annoyed if I was kept waiting that long. Gosh. But they needn't wait much longer. Today we will bring this ritual to a close. I should give you the truth. This ritual, it needs 3 witches to be performed. And I couldn't go through with it. My magic, yet too weak. Weak hypnosis magic. I was scared. For reasons. I needed more study time to ready myself, to get the most out of augmentation. But then time ticked on, and I remained ever so unsure about it. I just needed someone to take my place, so they could at least come back. Originally, that would have been you. I thought whoever would take my place, I'd be doing them a favor. Your magic, already so strong, it truly would have flourished through this process. Unlike mine. My weak, pathetic magic. But now, it is so clear to me. I cannot take a stand-in like that. It has to be me. Mesmer, Malady, and Murphy. Mesmer, Malady, Murphy. Mesmer, Malady, Murphy. So, I'm sorry I couldn't be of much help to you today, but I must thank you for making me find clarity. Well, you can go now. Or, if you want to wait around, maybe, once this is done, my coven can still teach you a few things. Maybe we could revise a ritual, a new ritual for one, so you could join us in our augmented abilities. that... That'd be nice. See you soon. Maybe. What the hell is wrong with you? Why did you do that? Do you not want me to close this ritual for some reason? First a trap, now this. No, you have to go. I am no longer providing any teaching service to you. Do you know how long it will take me to brew that again? Go home. Leave. You are not welcome here anymore. You... No. It has to happen today. I can't delay it any longer. I changed my mind. You can't go. You know how one finds their magical specialty? It's rarely something you pick yourself. My fellow Coveners were lucky in choosing what they wish to pursue. In some cases, it's happenstance, like your magic. In other cases, it's conviction. You're not quite sure how, but you feel certain of what you need to pursue. Just as I have felt convinced to thoroughly study my own path, I am now convinced as well. I need you. Don't need the concoction to put me aslumber. Any means will suffice. Just like how I obtained the animal soul. I need you to knock me out. Just a strike to the head. Something like that. Oh no. For to be unconscious for the ritual. I need to be... You know what I'm getting at? I need you to use your magic on me. The surefire way to ready my spirit for magical augmentation. Yes. Don't look at me like that. Help me end this ritual. Please. Now! Please. To close this, we need to bring it to an end. Right here, now. Please. Can't keep them waiting any longer. I can't. Please. Just... Please. If you won't help me, then I will make you. I'm fighting her control. I'm literally clicking and mashing to fight her control. Yes. Okay, hold on. There we go. After all we've been through today, why won't you just do as I say? I'm just trying to teach you how to tame your ability. That is all. Is there any better way to learn than to just doing the thing? Okay, got it. It's that easy. Just tap into your magic and use it on me. What's got you so scared? This is so cool. It's a bullet hell. Fine. If you won't knock me out, I'll have to find a way to do it myself. Can you hear the music, too? Just like that. This is what I want to see. Now just use it on me. I was too harsh on your magic earlier in the day, calling it weak, pathetic, when it isn't. I want you to show me it. Please, let me bear witness to your ability. Is it to put me aslumber? Oh, I'm already nostalgic for the sessions we had today. All that glass. What was up with that? Let me make sure to cover your arm this time. There. I really don't understand you. And the less I understand you, the more I hate you. Ah, I see. So easy. That one was for my own enjoyment. Let me help you with that magic thing again. The passion we've held in for so long. Our magic caged in our flesh. So open it up. Let it out. Open up the cage of your heart. That one. Yep. Promises made can't be kept because the only people who can help you don't want to do that. Oh, so sad. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. We're not making much progress here. So I ask you again. Will you hear the music? Attention so high, telling you what you must do. That one, that one, that one. There really is no helping you. Why bother with the teachings if you don't do as I say? Whoa. Just do this one little thing for me, and I'll let you go. Please. Please. One without mesmerize right here. Oh! She jump scared me. She got me. This is so sick. This is so sick. Right there. Maybe, just maybe, a concoction from our first session. Maybe its effect has worn off, and that's why you're so reluctant to show your pathetic magic again. That could be it. Well, maybe it will come back to you after you drown in an ocean of the stuff. No, 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 no. I see. Okay, I see how it is. Running away, when all I ask is a little favor. Why? Did I bother helping you today, if you won't help me in return? Why did I bother teaching you magic? Why did I bother stitching you up after you foolishly let those bottles hit you? You don't deserve my help. Stitches I gave you, they're mine. Give them back. I wouldn't look at your arm if I was you. That looks disgusting. Though I suppose it's only fair if I show you my flesh too. And now we're on even playing field again. Not scared yet, still hesitant to use that ability of yours. Try you. You're so good at stalling. Melody and Murphy waiting on me, on us, on you. How much longer should they wait? I'm playing Flappy Bird! How much more could they decay? I need to try and get some sleep. Just a little longer. Just a little longer. We're almost there. We are so close to closing the ritual. My coven will be whole again. Why do you not want that for me? Why do you keep my desire caged? This one? It's this one. Do you need more convincing to do as I say? Do you need full disclosure that I am a monster? Just use it on me. Tether me like the many vials till now. Ah, understood. All maladies. I suppose she will be upset at me for using the glassware like that. Guess they will be disappointed either way. Let's a couple more. Got it. I didn't tell you, but I know all about you. You have a roommate too, yes. So kind of them to let you stay after you burned your home down. That's what friends do. They lend each other a hand. Wouldn't you hate to disappoint your roommate? No? Then why should I disappoint my own housemates? What else can I use? Oh, the birdie. Little birdie landing on your windowsill, popped by your magic. Cleaning that mess was one of the worst moments of your life. How it lingered in your mind and dreams for weeks. Want to do it again? I don't understand why you didn't hesitate for that. Yet you hesitate to do the same to me. I am asking for it. Bird didn't. Only you can put an end to all this. Our sacrifices needn't be for nothing. Now, don't. My ritual animal soul. Tell me I took its soul for nothing. Also, good night, Mystic. Like an animal. Ah, crap. Misclick. Any other secrets I need to spill before you do your part? Any deep-rooted feelings to get off your chest? That you love me? Yes, or that you hate me? No. You ought to, but I can't tell. A terrible thing. Oh, if you stay in one place, they come up. Got it. Isn't it funny? I hesitated on that Thursday and screwed it up for Mal and Murph. Now you are here, hesitating, screwing it up for them too. This will go on for however long you like. For as long as you want my Coveners to decompose in their beds. Remember how she said, remember how it said that magic can be developed by extremely intense emotions? She's been in denial of her own emotions for so long that now that she's letting her feel themselves, now that she's letting herself feel them, her magic is awakening. That's how I'm taking it right now. And it's like, that's a terrible emotion for your magic to embody. Absolve me of my guilt. Make it your cross to bear. Gladly be my guest. My horrible, horrible guest. Oh god. Where's the real birdie? Real birdie. There. That's the hardest attack for sure. Keep an eye on the eye. Keep an eye on the eye. Got it. Yep, 1 second. I'm back. Sorry, I was talking to my brother. My brother's gonna play Deltarune. Yippee! Alright, let's play Spot the Difference. Oh. Hydrate. Good idea. I ask you the teensiest, tiniest favor, and you spit in the face of everything I've done for you so far. I need to get water. Actually, I just took a sip and there was nothing. hydrated. Well, it ends here. I am going to make you put an end to all this. Then we all can move on. No, I don't want to hurt her. I guess I have to? But I don't want to. Are these not simply hypnotism spells in the end? True enough. Ow. All I ever wanted was to prove myself. Do not disappoint them again. You need to give me this. Please. Because all of this, it can't. It can't be for nothing. It's the least we can do for them. To put things right. This ritual, it needs to be closed. Are you putting me through all this? Just end this! End me! We're not done yet. You need to... You need to... Please. I'm tired. I'm so tired. I need a moment to recompose myself. Just use that time. Do your thing. Pop my head. It will grow back after the ritual. Yeah, the clocks had broken hands because she didn't want to see how much time was passing. She living in her own denial, her own delusion so much. God. You don't believe me. Giving me that look. I can feel it. You think I don't know what I'm talking about? The same look the others would do behind my back. Please. I don't have anything else to say. You have to stop this. Stop this? What's this? All of this. Wait. So, you saw all that? That was real. Or as real as it can be in our heads? You're not lying to me right now, are you? To make me feel better? I really saw it. I didn't know I was capable of that. That was all me? I wasn't even thinking of the theory like I usually would when practicing. That was just me. Ah. How did we wind up in the study? Gosh, imagine what that must have looked like from the outside. I can't even imagine how that looked from your perspective. I kind of blacked out, but not really. Honestly, I kind of thought you had popped my head. And all of that was one some weird, out of control afterlife scenario. I said some stuff. Looked into your head where I shouldn't have. Sorry for that. The bird. That was totally out of your control. Maybe just keep your window closed until you've learned to tame your magic. Or keep a piece of me inside your head. Let her, the small me in your head, calm you down when you feel a magical outburst oncoming. So, Melody and Murphy. Yes, the ritual. It probably wouldn't work. I held on to the thought that it might for too long. I needed to try. I couldn't let them down like that. Their involvement in it shouldn't have been for nothing. Once upon a time, all of it made perfect sense. The animal souls. Our murals. I had been routinely maintaining those. Ever since that day. But every time I'd go back to repaint them. With every small brushstroke, I'd lose the big picture a little more. Now I feel I know nothing of it anymore. I feel stupid. I suppose, had you done as I asked, the coven would have been whole again. Just in a different way than I had imagined. I am feeling very weird about all of this. But with all this other magic stuff, was the ritual really such an outlandish idea? I know. I suppose we were over our heads on this. It is true, historically, that similar rituals had been carried out in the past, but us, it feels silly now. 3 novices. Well, 1 novice witch and 2 promising but tragically young witches. The idea that we could have performed such a thing at our level. It's sad. I can't leave them in their rooms. Not in the state they're in, anyhow. I feel awkward asking you this after what happened. Would you mind helping me? You know. I don't know, but I'll help. Really? Thank you. Oh, man. So, what's next for me and you? I don't know. But I suppose that's what we'll see now. You! I still don't know your name. Don't tell me. Keep me wondering. Make me come back for it someday. We have only known each other for mere hours. But still, in this time, it has felt like, well, it's hard to say just yet what effect you had on me. But mayhaps your visit was a catalyst for whatever happens next. There's lots of thinking to do. Even now, speaking, my mind turns gears. You have helped me today, and I may have failed you to teach to use your magic. Maybe I am not a good witch, but there are for sure good witches out there. You ought to find one to learn from and become one too. A good witch. Maybe one day our paths can cross again, and you can teach me then to be a good witch too. Sounds like a goodbye. I mean, there isn't much else I can do for you now, is there? And it's not like I have much left here, either. What's left for me is to move on. Be better. That's what the other two would want, I think. And you gotta get back to your life. Not like I can offer you a tea or anything either. The kitchen is a complete mess. So, yes. I'd like to call it a goodbye. You don't want to linger for me to make you use your magic on me again. Was that a sensitive joke to make too soon? Also, her eyes are round now because the diamond eyes are emblematic of her lying. Ah! 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 She no longer has the guilty gaze. What does it matter? Wait, what about my magic? Well, it should have faded by now. That first concoction I gave you, it wasn't very strong. Though, now that I think about it, you just used your ability to dig their graves. As our minds were linked, you used your ability several times, even though in the real world it would have faded by then. Maybe something stuck as you were doing that? I wouldn't know the mechanism behind it either. But if you still possess your augmented ability the next day, then maybe something has clicked inside of you, and you hadn't even realized it. I suppose our sessions weren't for naught then. Would you mind if I tried something on you real quick? Go ahead. Yay. Thank you. And I'll... Oh. Looking good. Thank you, okay, but is anything happening yet? Oh, there it is. You're beginning to sway. Don't say warbly again. This is exciting! I can't believe I'm really doing this! I'd lean towards the carpet now if I were you. Again, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you! Thank you. And in case I'm not here when you wake up, goodbye! You wake up to the feeling of something looming over you. You're unsure of how much time has passed, but it appears to be nighttime.
Thank you for all.
Where's Mesmer?
Packed, left.
Where'd she go?
Don't know. We talked, said goodbye to her before she left.
How did she react?
Surprised. Maybe shocked, but we talked nice. Still under spell, looking warbly. Sleep. Rest. Go home in morning.
What's next for you?
Don't know. Want to write. Maybe find new coven to go home. Missing Melody, Murphy, now Mesmer. hardly home anymore.
Wait, why didn't you go with Mesmer?
Give her a fresh start. No attachments. And also, she talks a lot. A lot. Needs silence to write. I'll let you sleep. Rest. Go home in morning. I'll be gone too. Again, thank you for all that. Good night. Goodbye.
You fall back asleep. Soon enough, you come back to your senses. This is silent. Oh! Murphy's grave, adorned with a polished cage and a pair of flowers. Melody's grave, adorned with shiny vials. Murphy's ritual mural, effigy to her. The eyes are closed. The eyes are closed. And the eyes are circular now and tired. Sky is mostly clear. It's a sunny day. Fresh morning wind rustles the crops outside. That was so good. Oh. Oh my god. Oh. Fuck. Can't miss any. It's like the Undertale credits. I can't miss any. Even myself. Oh! Oh! No fucking way. She looks frustrated, but takes a moment to recollect herself. Oh, you. Maybe I should have more to say to you before I go. Sorry for that performance. My hands are still trembling from earlier. Well, I needn't dwell on it.
I like that.
Mesmer swivels in her chair to turn to the voice. Creature stands up on the other side of you, looking at her.
What the? Sorry for scaring. Didn't intend.
It's okay, but you talk? Since when? What?
Sorry for keeping secret. Writing easier than speech, and was nervous.
Nervous? About what?
You. Ritual. Feel guilty. Hard to blame.
Why? What did you blame yourself for?
Hard to articulate.
Those pages that... Mesmer gestures towards you. They... I don't know their name.
Me neither.
Well, those pages that they gave me. So that was your writing?
Yes. From recollection. Remembered conversations. Needed context for
Creature gestures towards you.
them.
Well, you write good. It was nice reliving those memories.
Yeah.
Is it my fault that Mal and
What does swelling do? Our conversation with them. Was ritual really outlandish, considering all other magics?
You don't need to parrot what they said. I know that. There's also the doe. After we buried Mal and Murph, we went deeper into the woods to bury it too. But it's also like it died. Or our ritual. It makes me feel uncomfortable now. Creature doesn't respond to this. How do I resolve this? How should I feel about all this? It feels like I've lost everything. Even in the face of starting over, it's just...
I will leave soon. Maybe you answer questions later. For yourself. Needn't dwell for now. Just think ahead.
Maybe you're right. Needn't dwell on it. Murphy said that a lot, didn't she?
Yeah.
Judging by her writings, you were closer than me and her. I didn't talk to her as much as I'd wish I'd done now. What if we just talk about her and Melody until we leave? I think I'd like that.
Me too.
You continue to lay unconscious on the study floor. Mesmer and the creature converse deep into the night as Mesmer continues to pack. Eventually, Mesmer leaves. The creature lingers over you, watching. Later, you wake up. Oh. That was so good. That was so good. That was so good. Oh my god. Oh. Eulogy for the coven. Punch to the gut, then a knee to the heart. I wanna do a full cover. We'll meet again for Mesmalie. I wanna do it. Oh god. I'm DMing Orbital Dot right now. Hold on. Yeah, Orbital Dot cooked. This is probably one of my favorite games I've played this year. Third session test? Ah, here's the test. The doe's quails blow from north. Thank you for sharing this with us. I'm so glad that everybody enjoyed it. I love this. I really want to draw Mesmer. I want to draw her holding flowers. God damn it. Oh, no, 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 no. No! Fuck. Now if it goes... Alright, now... There we go. Ow. Ow. Alright, let's think about this. Here we go. Whoa. I'm done. Sick. Hooray. No! I'm done. Oh, fuck. That was so good. I guess I should check the magma before I leave, right? Yeah, there's nothing new on the magma. Oh, what a good game. A great game, for real. Holy shit, everybody is live on a Thursday night. Uh, Kingdom Hearts, I'm good. Deltarune, I'm good. Ooh, White Knuckle. That's right, Rennie. Well, I hope everybody has a good night. This was a ton of fun. I I hope I can get Orbital Dot on stream at some point to like talk about the about the game. I that would be awesome, but I don't know. I don't know them like that. But I'd love to. I'm gonna talk to them about it. They'll probably say no, but I hope. Everybody have a good night. Thank you so much. Goodbye.
Oh my gosh. Hello, welcome in.